Bonjour. We previously learned the verb avoir, which means to have, and as a reminder, it is conjugated j'ai, tu as, il a, nous avons, vous avez, ils ont. J'ai, tu as, il a, nous avons, vous avez, ils ont. We also talked about how the verb avoir has a number of idiomatic expressions, aka not literal expressions, that normally in English are used with the verbs to be or to feel. For example, in English you say I am right, and in French you're going to say I have right. In English you'll say I am hot, and in French you'll say I have hot. So these feelings and being phrases often use avoir instead of être. They just take some getting used to. So let's look at these idiomatic expressions with avoir. Avoir and then a number and the word ans. So like avoir 10 ans, avoir 8 ans, avoir 20 ans means to be blank years old. And I'm going to show you the phrase and an example. C'est l'anniversaire de mon amie. Elle a 20 ans. So it's the birthday of my friend. She has 20 years. Nobody in France will ever say, Je suis 20. I am 20. That's not the way that they express age. Instead, they'll say, I have 20 years. J'ai 20 ans. I don't know where to put my picture. Here we go. Avoir chaud means to be hot. You have this feeling of heat. Avoir chaud. L'homme a très chaud dans son costume. The man has a lot of hot in his costume, in his suit. Avoir froid means to be cold. You have this cold feeling. Oh là là, j'ai froid, il fait 5 degrés. Oh my goodness, it's so cold. I'm cold, sorry, I'm cold. It's 5 degrees out. J'ai froid, I have cold. Avoir faim means to have hunger. That is a feeling that you have. You don't pronounce the M in faim. Est-ce que vous avez faim? Allons au restaurant. Are you all hungry? Do you all have hunger? Let's go to the restaurant. Same thing with avoir soif, to have thirst. Le joueur de football américain a soif. The football player has thirst. He is thirsty. Avoir sommeil means to be sleepy. J'ai sommeil après la longue conférence. I have sleepiness after the long conference. Avoir raison is to have reason, to be right. Tu penses que Paris est la capitale de la France? Tu as raison. You think Paris is the capital of France? You have reason. You're right. Avoir tort is to be wrong. Tu penses qu'on parle français en Espagne? Tu as tort. You think that they speak French in Spain? You are wrong. You have wrongness. Avoir de la chance is to have chance, like to be lucky. Nous avons gagné, nous avons de la chance. We won, we have luck. Avoir l'air is to have like an air about you, to seem a certain way, often used with emotions or something like you seem sick, you seem happy, you seem busy. La fille a l'air désagréable. This girl has an air about her that seems disagreeable. She seems really unpleasant. Avoir besoin de is to have need of, aka to need. La femme a besoin d'eau. The woman has need of water. She's thirsty. Avoir envie de, if you look at the word envie and think it looks like envy, you're pretty accurate. It means desire. So to have desire of something is to feel like doing something. La fille a envie de manger. She has this desire to eat. She feels like eating. Avoir honte de means to have shame of something, to be ashamed of. J'ai honte de casser la fenêtre. I'm ashamed of breaking the window. Avoir peur de is to have fear of, aka to be afraid. Est-ce que vous avez peur des araignées? Are you afraid of spiders? Do you have fear of them? So here is the list of avoir expressions one more time. There are more than just these, but these are some of the main ones you will see. Avoir means to have, but often in English we use these phrases as to be, like to be wrong, to be hungry, to be cold. Think of them as to have wrong, to have hungry, to have cold. That might help. And you conjugate the verb avoir. J'ai, tu as, il a. Nous avons, vous avez, ils ont. And here is the list one last time. If you want to repeat it with me, that would be really good for your pronunciation. Avoir, avoir 5 ans, avoir chaud, avoir froid, avoir faim, avoir soif, avoir sommeil, that's true, avoir raison, avoir tort, avoir de la chance, avoir l'air, avoir besoin de, we'll talk about the de's next, avoir envie de, avoir honte de, avoir peur de. Those words, one last time, the extra words not avoir. En, chaud, froid, faim, soif, sommeil, raison, tort, de la chance, l'air, besoin, envie, honte, peur. Now these phrases with de. Avoir besoin de is to have need of. Avoir envie de is to have a desire of doing something. Avoir honte de, to have shame of something. Avoir peur de, excuse me, to have fear of something. When you're using these phrases, the de can be followed by a noun. So like you could have need of, shame of, fear of, or desire of a thing. Or a verb, you could have need, shame, desire, fear to do something. So let's look at the difference. J'ai besoin d'un crayon. I have need of a pencil. And this is a very important phrase to learn because you need stuff all the time. J'ai besoin d'un crayon. If I need to do something, like, ooh, I need to study, j'ai besoin d'étudier. So notice de can change into d apostrophe in front of vowels. J'ai besoin d'étudier. I have need of to study. Having fear, you can fear things like tu as peur du noir. The word noir is the color black, so that's how you say, are you afraid of the dark? Tu as peur du noir. But you can also fear activities too. Tu as peur d'échouer l'examen. You have fear of failing, to fail the test. Avoir envie de, you can feel like having a thing. Elle a envie d'une salade. She feels like a salad. Not literally, but like she wants one. Or you can feel like doing something. Elle a envie de danser. She has desire of dancing. Notice we don't conjugate our verb after avoir besoin, avoir peur, avoir envie, or avoir honte de. And de will either be de, de, or d apostrophe in front of a vowel. You will not do the normal partitive of du, de la, or de. You'll just keep it simple de or d apostrophe. These are phrases that you will see all the time in French. It is good to learn them. These are feelings you have frequently, like being hot, cold, hungry, sleepy, right, or wrong. So definitely practice these avoir phrases, learn how to conjugate avoir, and j'espère que vous avez de la chance. I hope you all have luck with this one. Ciao!